Welcome back to Satisfactory. Alright, I think we're just gonna do some simple work today. We're just gonna connect a few things. We're not gonna do any experimenting. I think we're gonna go back to basics. We want to connect the outputs of all of these. So let's test what we've done so far. And then instead of trying to do something fancy to loop this in, we'll just put another merger on. Oh boy. There we go. And then we'll find power eventually. And then I think, so this one is skipped because we had that experimental phase. The order of these, so the order of the stack that we have is cooling, turbo motors. Oh man. But the actual order is motor, turbo motor, cooling, I'm trying to decide if it matters what order they're in. It only matters if you want to make it easy to build, right? If you have to build it in such a way where it's like different heights and all kinds of crazy configurations, then it doesn't matter what order it's in. But if you want to make it so it's relatively simple to build, something like this. What was this one? 14? Was it 14? Yeah, the first 14. First 12. First 10. First 8. First 6. See, if you're going to do that, and then let's skip 2 and then see if we can do first 14. Oh wait, why is that going out? Oh, did I put all these in on the wrong direction? I did. You know what? Tip for myself. Let's connect some of these so we can get the directions right by default. Much easier just to line these arrows up. That might provide us a reasonable amount of clipping, but I think it is going to get clipped. I mean, that's just too much clipping. You gotta have standards. I think no matter what, this part of it is locked in. Whoa! Almost jumped off the whole thing there. This one looks like it might be off enough for it to be a problem. So what we need is a reliable way to guesstimate this alignment. That one looks good. Two more. I should probably make sure these connections are good before I build those belts. Now that we're almost done, I think we've got a solid plan for building. I could just build a big bus and then just connect everything. That might be the way to go here. Thinking about the next step. Which is the connecting the inputs. Thinking I might just make a really big bus all the way down and then just split everything off. They could all connect so easily. All right, so these are 12. Oh, wait, that one's one too many. That one might have been a little off center. So I can see what I have here, but what I need is what the order is of these 5 items up here. So this is our 1. No. Well, how are we going to count this? 1 from the left, right? Yeah. So that's going to reverse. So it's radio, cube, cool, turbo, engine. This one should be radio. All right, just double checking. Ugh, that's a bit of spaghetti, kind of in real time. It's connected though. I'm just not used to these things taking so long to build, but it's correct. So let's we just need to figure out a better way. I guess what we could do is set these up like this. Right in front of this dead space. Then we'll set it up again. Probably won't let us go twice. Then we could have each one of these kind of pick off the belt. Like radio. Let's just get all these connections guaranteed correct. All right. That should make this process a little easier because then we won't have to guess. This is a little more fiddly, but it's probably better. Yeah, I think that's probably the way. I'll be right back after this autosave. All right, we're back. You know, I was thinking about it during the autosave. If I were gonna, I probably should have done this loading side since it's what, 5 items. Should have done that on this side where it would have been easier, and then done something complicated for these. Instead, I've done the complicated for the most items. So that's something to take into consideration when we build the other side. There we go. Apparently we're close enough to a spider somewhere. You know, if the order of these things were different, it also would be a little easier. connect the turbo engine. We'll drop it to like here. Uh-oh. I think the direction of that one is wrong. No? What happened there? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm starting to come up with ideas like double busing and things like this. We don't want to do any of that. Well, this way's a little wasteful, but it is easier. And by easier, I mean just kind of repeatable. Can be built faster. It's a little less messy since it center emanates from the side there. Okay, so radio, cube, cooling, turbo, engine. At the end of this, we'll go and check our hub. I might want to make a change there. I'd love to see something come out of here. Oh, there we go. Just in time. One whole pressure cube. We have, what, 2 more of these to go? We should go ahead and finish it up. Radio. Cube. Cool. Turbo. Engine. Uh-oh. We're out of something. Radios, cubes, cooling, turbo motors. We're out of modular engines. Ooh, that's bad news. We had like 2,400 of them. I refuse to believe we've used all those. There's no way. Yeah, we're looking at a bug of visual proportions here. Or the bug is here and we're seeing them when they don't exist. I guess we're out. Holy moly. Alright, well, that's something we can think about later. Let's get the radio, cube, cooling, turbo, engine. All right, well, those will load up and be ready to go. All in all, we get all that connected. So that's good. What are we missing here? Versatile frames? I think we're good on the rubber. Uh-oh. This place is totally empty. Oh, no, it's not. So we're short smart plate. We'll just kill that. And we'll just drop this smart plate right in here. And we have a couple of the target engines on us, so we'll just send those back to the factory. I could check storage for some smart plate. Maybe we have some lying around in here. You know what? I'm feeling a little nervous. Let's do a save. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Not seeing any smart plating lying around in here. Uh-oh. I am seeing smart plating getting thrown away, though. Which, that's not great. Let's check the sushi belt that brings in the smart plate. There's a couple coming in, not a lot. See it right there? Why do I have it double sushi'd though? I've got another belt. My guess, the encased beams is full. We've got too many encased beams, so we're just going to throw those away and make room for higher end, more valuable stuff. More encased beams will get sent in, but at least this way we'll have some time to process some of the other stuff on that belt. And yet that belt is still not moving. Maybe we have too many heavy modular frames as well. Oh, we only have a single box for those. I don't want to throw all of these away, but I think I probably should. Let's see if that belt is moving again. All right, yep, so that's what it was. Too many heavy modular frames. Okay. We've got another awesome sink over here that we can use to drop off some stuff. Headed over to the hub here. Specifically the basement. This is close, but this actually isn't going to do anything. We need an AI limiter. I know a place where we can get a few of those. So I want to directly connect this. So this is the sorted high-end project parts. And then if it backs up, they get filtered into the awesome sink. But I want to have sort of a double secret backup. We'll make the front overflow. So if one of these fills all the way up, then it'll get sent down here, and then it'll hit the smart splitter, and then everything will go over here until this one fills up, and then things will get sent to the awesome sink. I just have a nightmare of like throwing away thousands upon thousands of things thinking I'm almost done. So that's our counter for that. Speaking of almost done, how many full stacks do we have available to us? Let's only do full stacks. straight into the elevator drop. Pasta and rockets. We could take a peek. One more thing. Let's see how our smart plating is doing. This one's pointing in the wrong direction. I think we should use this one. Maybe go for the starter factory level of acceleration. I mean, we've got so much smart plating sitting here ready to go. We stored it, but then we haven't set it up to be removed. I mean, I guess that's good news, because now we've got a lot of smart plating. Probably 10,000. This is the sushi belt that takes our early phase parts and the materials that we were going to use for like building other things. So we could drop these down and in right here. Oh, all that and it's in the wrong direction. Alright, we'll be right back as soon as this autosave is done, and then we'll finish up. Alright. While that was saving, I decided just to hook one of these up. Just in case something horrible happens, we'll have a backup. One of these should be enough anyway. Yeah, look at that monstrosity. It's before I knew about the infinite lift. See if we can accelerate ourselves up to the sky lift or the sky bridge. Whoa, boy. Guess we'll upgrade with whatever aluminium we have on us. See if we can get back to storage. All right, now we're shipping some serious smart plating. Almost like we had a plan to store a bunch of smart plating and use it for the in-game recipes. Good news is while the smart plate wasn't available, our other ingredients were stacking up in our obvious storage scheme. So now we've got plenty of motors and rubber to run against all these smart plates that are just flying in now. Of course, it isn't project part, so it's not gonna... You're not gonna make a million of those a minute. But at least they're going out now. So there you go. Let's call it right there, right at an hour. We experimented with some methodologies for breaking belts off into factories. We expanded our hub sort to reduce the likelihood of destroying high-end project parts by accident. We dropped off 500 thermal rockets and 350 nuclear pasta. And we confirmed our supply of smart plates to ensure that the rest of this construction will be ready to go. That's not bad for an hour. And that should give us more thermal rockets, and it should also give us more nuclear pasta. Oh yeah, look at that. That one's full. Let's take a little bit from this guy. And we'll give it to the guy in the end here. Well, we'll give half to you. And half to this one. Keep cranking out that nuclear pasta. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to figure out how we want to build this. I think this building, it does deserve a facade. Right. And I think we're pretty much ready for that. Batteries. Versatile framework is over here on the belt, and the electromagnetic rods are on the belt. So we'll just have to do a little dance to get these in position, lifted way up, and then we'll get them in place for the electromagnetic rod, which I think I have a blueprint for. Magnetic field generator curved. That can't be right. Wait a minute. Do I already have this done? Is that part of my circular build? How far ahead of myself am I? Huh. We might be done here. If all of these are making electromagnetic rod or field generators. Whoa, yeah, we are way ahead of where we thought we were. Okay, where is this being outputted? It's been a while since I've been here. Right, it's back over here, ready to be connected to... So we need 4,000 field generators. And we have 4,800 in storage. Okay, well that's done then. We just got to figure out how to move these as completed parts. I forgot all about this build. I mean, we're basically done. We've got this drone port. We could... Do we have 2 drone ports for that purpose? No. The other drone ports are bringing in the materials for the build. I mean, with that thought, then maybe just building a nice little drone port here. That we could hook up to the hub. That could be something to do. Find a place kind of in this area to put a drone port to hook up the to hook up the electromagnetic field generators. But we'll figure that out in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Happy surprises all the way. And we'll see you next time.